In today's video, I will show you how easy it is to go from a plain piece of cardstock to this beautiful, shiny, embossed piece of cardstock just by using household packing tape. Hi friends, thanks for joining me today. It's Maria Robinson, Stamping Simply with Maria. So today we are going to be using packing tape in our card making. That's right, just household packing tape. Can go from this plain cardstock to this beautiful shiny embossed cardstock. Isn't that pretty? I love that. So let me go over some of our supplies. So you'll need packing tape. At least, I think they all come in like 2 inches. You will also need designer series paper, which is cut at 3 7/8. Yes, 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. A piece of, I'm using Fresh Freesia cardstock, and that is cut at, you know, I should have written these measurements down. That's 4 inches by 5 1/4. Cardstock, this is Blackberry Bliss, 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored in the middle at 4 1/4. So that's just basic sheet. Now what I did here, I've already adhered my designer paper to my cardstock, because what I did to save cardstock was I cut this piece out here from this, and that's what we're gonna be using for the packing tape technique. Okay, let's put that there, put this here. We're gonna leave that out because that's the first thing we're gonna work on. You will also need a scrap piece of basic white for your greeting. I don't know what I got on here. There's some black stuff, but we're not going to worry about that right now. And then a piece of Blackberry Bliss. This is for a just a strip to go under the greeting, the sentiment, and that is cut at, what is it, 3 1/2 by 3/4 inches. And then I've also already die cut several pieces from cardstock and designer series paper. And these dies are the Meadow dies, which can be found in the annual catalog. I find myself using these dies so much. They are so versatile, just for adding details to your cards with florals and whatnot. You will also be needing the Softly Sophisticated 3D embossing folder. These items can be earned for free during Celebration from January through the end of February with a $100 purchase in my online store. I think this folder is like really so cool. You can use it vertically or horizontally. It's really nice. Kind of like a chain link fence almost. Not sure. And then the Softly Sophisticated stamps is really versatile. We've got some 2-step stamping here because you have the florals with the leaves and the little smaller florals with the leaves. And then you have some really nice sentiments with beautiful fonts. I am also using the Deckled rectangle dies. I'm using the 3rd largest. And what else do we have? I have the Purple Fine Shimmer Gems. These can be found in the new mini catalog. And also, oops, I just dropped the gems. I don't want to lose them. So let's just put these aside. And then I'm also using these paper butterfly accents. They come in a pack of 8 and 5 on each sheet, so there's 40 total. And they've already been die cut for you, and actually I guess they're laser cut. Aren't they beautiful? So pretty. We'll be using those. And then another item I am using coordinates with January through March 2024 Paper Pumpkin. It's the, they call it, it's a dies add-on to those kits. And I believe you have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber in order to get this. But I have a deal going on right now that when you become a subscriber, I will send you a pack of gems to anybody who's a new subscriber to Paper Pumpkin with me. And you can find details about that in the, where can you find details? Oh, you have to sign up for my newsletter. That's how you get those details. So if you're not a subscriber to my newsletter, you definitely want to do that so you can get in on the fun with Paper Pumpkin. All right, so let's get started. So I'm just going to rip a piece a little bit, maybe I want a little too big, but I want it a little bigger than my cardstock base. And we'll be trimming those pieces off. Just going to put one there and another one that's and go right alongside it. Just out of the way so I don't knock it on the, well, you know, let's put it on the floor. There, so I don't knock it on the floor. And I'm going to put this right next to the other piece, but not overlapping. So, lift this up. And I'm going to take some of the stickiness off of the tape because I'm putting this in my cut and emboss machine just as it is. So let's grab that. Put this here, you can see that, okay. Cool. So just to get the stickiness off, I found that it was easier to do this rather than trying to fold it over and you know, it was too thick, I think. I tried it both ways, but this seemed to work better. Okay, so we're going to put that down. I have my die right here, and I'm going to hold it down because I think I cut my paper a little too narrow with a Post-it note. And then we'll get our number 3 plate. So I have my number 1 plate, number 2 plate, number 3 plate, and another number 3 plate. And I will run this through. Don't want to put the die cutting machine away yet because we need it to do our embossing. So it just cuts out your piece. Now we will do our embossing. So I've got my number 1 plate, my specialty plate number 4. And let me get my embossing folder, which is right here. And we're going to put the cardstock in the embossing folder with the stamping up, facing up towards you. Just line that up in here so it's even, straight. Okay. We have our base plate number 1. Specialty plate number 4. We have our embossing folder, our cardstock, and we're going to run this through. Put it away. And let's take this out. See how pretty it looks. Isn't that gorgeous? Now you can do this with your heat embossing also, but I thought this looked so pretty with the embossing folder on the tape. So it's just another idea for you to do. All right, now let's get some stamping done. Oh, let me show you the designer paper that we are using today. Completely forgot about that. It is so pretty. Let's show you that. It's the Perennial Lavender 12 by 12 designer series paper. As you can see, I've already started using it. So it's double-sided. This is the one side. And then we have this as the other side, really pretty, especially if you like purples. This, and then this is the back side. You know, the front, the back, the front, some pretty butterflies, and then some gingham on the back, some more lavender. I love lavender. Love, love, love lavender. It's such a beautiful fragrance, so relaxing. And some more flowers, and then we have some leaves for the back side. So this set comes with 12 sheets, 6 of each design, 2 of each of the 6 designs. All right, so let's see, we have this. Oh, the other piece that we need also, which I already put this in and stamped on it, is a piece of basic white cardstock, 4 inches by 5 1/4, and I used the Softly Sophisticated stamp set to put the flowers and leaves, branches on the inside. So we did that already. Okay, let's do some stamping first. And I'm going to use the one that says, "You're in my thoughts," with Blackberry Bliss ink. Okay, we're going to just stamp that right here in the center off to the side so I have room to die cut. Beautiful. And I think I am done with the Blackberry Bliss. Then I want to do, oh no, I guess I'm done with the stamping. Okay, we're done because I did the inside already. So, oh, and I guess, you know, let me use my mini cut and emboss machine. I keep this one on my desk all the time. Okay, so we're going to die cut this here from my mini embossing machine. Works the same way as the big one, but it's much smaller. Takes up less space. Do I need something else? I think I just need these. Well, we're gonna find out. I haven't used it in a while, so yes, that's all I needed. Okay, I was thinking I needed another plate, but I don't. That's for embossing, but I need that other plate. Okay, so that's the die cut, and this again coordinates, this die set coordinates with the January to March 2024 paper pumpkin, but that does not mean that that's the only place you can use it. You can use it on any card making. As you can see here, I am not using paper pumpkin. So I love it that they've been adding these little dies, and I think this is $12. So it's a really good deal, and you can get a few dies. But again, you do need to be a subscriber to Paper Pumpkin to take advantage of these extra dies. All right, so I think we can put the card together. I keep saying that, right? I'm going to go back to doing something else. All right, so I'm going to adhere this to the front. Take that little thing off there. If you're wondering what this contraption is that I am using, it is called a Precision Glue Press by My Sweet Petunia. And basically, you just add your liquid glue into this bottle here. When you purchase it, it comes with the And I'm not affiliated with them, so I'm not making money on this, if that's your next question. I wish I was, but I'm not. And you just put your liquid glue in this bottle, and then you just squeeze. It has a holder with a rubber, I don't know if you could even see that, rubber thingy inside. And when you put the glue stick down, the gun in there, it just kind of seals it somehow. So I like it. I've been using it. It's been very handy for me. And it doesn't, you know, like you can squeeze out just a little bit at a time. It's a nice fine stream of glue. So you're not, you know, if you're heavy-handed, then it's probably a good thing for you to have. If you're not, then, you know, might not need that extra, right? All right, let's put some glue on here for my sentiment. Okay, goes there, and then we have our little pieces for the front to decorate. And I am using, I don't even know if this is still available. It's called this Thermo Web Sticky Dots. I've had this forever. And it basically comes in a sheet like this. And what you do is you just put your die cut on here. That's already been die cut. Put some over here. And then you get your glue on it. And you just pick it up like so. And we put it down on our card, but I'm not going to put that first. I'm going to do these as well. I'm just going to use one of the green ones. Do the same thing with this piece. Rub it. And just notice that one of these little pieces did not pop out. So we're just going to take that out. And then we'll do the green one also. That there. There's still a little bit left over here. Lift that up. I just need a little bit on here. I don't even need that much. Just straighten this out. Like so. Just like that. Okay. All right, so let's see. We're going to put this here, I think. Like that. I'll get those leaves in the front a little. And then I'm going to add this one kind of like to the back, front, sort of, something like that. All right, let's put this underneath. And I may, yeah, it looks like I need to cut this down because it's very long. So let's move this down a little so I can cut the bottom off. So. Still needs to be down. Here, let's do this. We'll put these down since we know those are good. This one's giving me a little bit of a, okay, there we go. Now it's good. So I'm just gonna trim these down a little. By playing with it so much, I took the glue off the back of this one. Actually, you know what? I did not add the adhesive to this one. I forgot to. It was on part of it, but not the whole thing. And that's why it's not sticking. There. Now it's good. All right, let's trim these down. We'll add this with dimensionals. But first, let's add it to the front of the card. So let me know in the comments, have you seen this technique before where you emboss, you know, you add your packing tape to cardstock and then die cut it, emboss it? Let me know in the comments if it's something new to you. I would love to see your card creations if you'd like to. In the description below, there's a link to my Facebook page where you can post your beautiful cards. I'd love to see them. Okay, let's add some dimensionals. I think I'm just going to use these strips. And I see that I put this on here crooked, so it's going to stay crooked now. Can we move it a little? No. It's not moving. Okay. It's going to be crooked. I mean, it is a handmade card, so it's not going to be perfect. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. So there we go. Take off the backings, just like so, put those there. And then we'll just place this towards the bottom, probably right about there, I think. Okay, good. And we'll add some pretty embellishments. And our butterfly, I almost forgot about the butterfly. Let me put this little one up in this corner here. And then we'll put our embellishments. Yeah, I think that looks really nice. And I'm just going to add the glue to this part here. So it kind of looks like it's lifted off the page. Now another thing you can do with these pretty die cuts, these laser cut butterflies, is you can add color to them by using your blending brushes and ink. And that would add another bit of color to the butterfly, so it's not white. I'm gonna have to hold this here for a second because it's on the tape, so it's sliding. All right, let's get some embellishments on while that is drying. See, I want to put one on the butterfly right here. So lift up the wings a little bit, and then we'll add, let's go with the bigger ones here. Put one up here, one here, oops, too close, and another one over here. There. Okay. So there you go. Really pretty. I bet somebody would really, this would really brighten somebody's day. You're in my thoughts. And here's the other one that I had made, very similar to it. I used a different butterfly on this one, and I only added 3 of the die cut pieces from the Meadow Dies. This was my original one that I had shown on my YouTube short. If you didn't see that, you can go back. It's a, it's just a minute long, but it shows the packing tape and the embossing folder. So really cool. All right, friends, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. Please be sure to hit that notification bell. This way you are notified every time I upload a new video or go live. Although I don't think I've ever gone live, so someday maybe that'll come also. But if you are a subscriber, thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you'd like to subscribe to my newsletter, in the description below the video, you can find the details. Just click on that link and you will be able to subscribe to my newsletter. And if you'd like to be part of my Facebook group, it's, what is it called? It's Stamping Simply VIP group, I think, or something like that. But that's also in the description below the video. So friends, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Until next time, bye-bye.